Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your April reading. So I want to ask, how is your spiritual hygiene? How well are you taking care of your mood, which is another way of saying the same thing? Are you well resourced? Are you feeling a little tapped out? How are you doing, and are you conscious of it? Spirit is asking you to really tune into kind of like spiritual hygiene is basically like keeping your channel unclogged, right? Because if we are really spiritual, naturally intuitive Scorpio people, then naturally we are attuned to inspiration, right? All kinds of information, etc. But if our channel is clogged, if, we could say if the glass is foggy or dirty, inspiration can become illusion. So we want to be looking after ourselves pretty rigorously. Am I, whatever it is for you, okay? I'm not dictating to you what is spiritual hygiene for you, but I'm giving you some examples. It's like a good form of spiritual hygiene is, do I check in with myself on a daily basis? Whether it's maybe like part of my morning or part of my evening, that I'm maybe journaling and reflecting and like, oh, I woke up feeling kind of blah, like da 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 da, and giving ourselves that opportunity to connect deeply with our soul before we're encountering the world and just getting kind of moved and pulled around and responding to things very differently than we would have if we had taken time to kind of clean the glass. Does that make sense? So, I hope you're answering somewhere over there. So I want to encourage you to, if you're not currently in the habit of checking in with yourself, maybe having like a spiritual routine. Like I light my candle and I pull my card and I sit in meditation, or I pray, or I whatever, reflect, whatever. Again, take my walk through nature and connect deeply and quiet with myself. Whatever it is for you, I advise you to prioritize that in the month of April. I think some really beautiful, exciting, interesting, compelling information and inspiration could come through, and that Spirit is giving you your yellow light ahead of time to say, hey, clean off that glass though, because it could look very different if it's coming through a smudged lens. Okay, all right. Let's get into your reading. Let's pull some cards. We're going to look at the layout of your month, recent past as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future. We're going to get the guidance that Spirit has for you, how you can best navigate the climate that is around you at this month, the potential outcome, and the key to unlocking the best of your month, bringing you closer to your highest good: ease, joy, peace, fulfillment, love, abundance, equanimity. Thank you, Spirit. Please show us what's showing up for Scorpio people in April. Anything they need to know, Spirit, pertinent information and inspiration to help them navigate April in the best way possible for their highest good. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we got here. Scorpio. Scorpio in the month of April. Hey. Hey. Okay. Love to see this. Okay, listen. The past, the present, the future. Wow. Things look very bright here, Scorpio. You will probably notice the one card that isn't looking very bright. That is sitting in the climate, the energy around you. So you're coming through as the Page of Cups. You hold the cup with the magical fish who can grant your wish. No pun intended. Nope, sorry, no rhyme intended. I usually intend my puns. I'm vicious like that. You are a possessor of the cup, and you're right there next to the water where you can continuously refill the cups, right? Now, if we look over at the Five of Cups, this person is also standing next to the water, the source of all the water, but they're crying over spilled cups. If your lens is a little dirty in the month of April, you might see a loss as some inescapably terrible thing. Whereas if your lens is clean and you're able to see, this is like this is what this is showing me. This person, let's just say, has disappointed me yet again. Now, if my lens is really smudged and dirty, I could take that to mean that I am unworthy. And yet again, I'm being shown that I am unseen, I am unheard, and nobody cares, and etc. But that cannot be the truth, because you are a divine light, beautiful and unique and precious and most needed in this world. So, if we can dismiss such silly notions that you're unlovable and unseen and uncared for, and unwanted, then we might see in the lens, this person isn't going to be able to give me what I need. Or, this job has promised several times to make this happen for me, and yet again I'm disappointed. This isn't something I should internalize and make about me. This is showing me and prompting me to take some action. So Page of Cups, you have all the love and luck available to you if you keep your heart open, okay? I wonder if any of you have Libra placements, because Spirit is bringing up a phrase that they said for Libra, which is, remember that expectations are premeditated resentments. Just saying. Okay. Keep your heart open. The world looks bright and open, and actually more and more things look to be coming available. So do not think that if one thing doesn't work out or one thing is a disappointment, that this means things are thrown off track. Sometimes it's what happens to throw you on track, is what Spirit is saying, okay? So I want to harken back to this Page of Cups and say the pages are the most open and the most aware that they don't know everything, right? If you were showing up as a king or even a queen, it would be like, yeah, you know what you're doing, you're at the top of your game, etc., etc. A page is telling you to keep the open heart or the open mind, etc. So your vulnerability serves you this month, your willingness to believe that life is happening for you and not to you, and to say, you know, when something shitty happens and you spill your coffee all over yourself, or somebody, you know, flakes on the date or whatever it is, to go, isn't that interesting? Rather than, again, internalizing some old message and replaying some old fucking tape in the back of your mind of the programming that somebody else gave you. No, I'm going to say, I have an open heart. I'm a Page of Cups. Now, this is a mystery. What is life trying to show me? What is life trying to show me by having this person do the same thing that they did the last 3 times, or whatever, okay? And you are the detective of the zodiac. If there is a mystery to be solved, you are going to solve it. If your heart is open, you will solve it. You will come to a beautiful new conclusion that is much more empowering and puts you right where you need to be. This is so funny. Oh my God, it's cheesy as fuck. Spirit is singing Love Lifts Us Up Where We Belong. Because I'm just going to jump to your future. 3 of Wands is literally about being like higher up and having climbed to a certain state and being able to see everything that is available that you couldn't see from your kind of like first story view, your worm's eye view. Love lifts us up where we belong. Page of Cups, that willingness to believe, that willingness to stay open, even though it would feel safer in some ways to armor up and stay closed. Love will lift you up where you belong. A belief in yourself. 9 of Pentacles sits in the recent past as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future. So what you need to know about your past, what you need to reference about your past, is how far you've come, how much you've grown, what you've been able to build and cultivate and create for yourself. And you really need to pause and give yourself some thanks. Spirit is saying, like, literally, this is funny because the 4 of Wands is sitting in the key position. Spirit is like, you need to be throwing yourself a little party. Some of you might have reason, like an anniversary, work anniversary, relationship anniversary, some other form of anniversary that it's like, I'm commemorating this and really like appreciating myself for what I was able to do or how I was able to come out of that and become more of myself and not less. That's something that Spirit is saying, okay? So here's your, please, not just like your invitation, but your request from me personally to give yourself a celebration in whatever way, but I really want you to commemorate yourself and your growth. And beautifully, as you embrace that, as you appreciate that more and more, and you make that part of your spiritual hygiene, that self-appreciation and that groundedness in your own values and in the appreciation of the follow-through you do on your values, it invites, 8 of Wands, a whole bunch of activity and opportunity. So again, if Five of Cups, if something disappoints you or someone disappoints you, I want to let you know there's a whole line of other opportunities or attractions or etc. for you to enjoy. So please, again, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, stay open. Three of fucking Wands, stay open. Ships are coming in. Do you want to hop on that ship and go somewhere, or is that ship bringing you something? Either way, keep your eyes open. Keep your heart and your eyes open. Spirit is being so clear. Let's just keep going with this open thing. Look at the guidance. The Fool. Let go of any preconceived notions. Expectations are premeditated resentments. So let go of those and say, okay, life. Nine of Pentacles is sitting in my past. Whatever I encounter, I'm going to be able to handle it. Because I've gotten through all that other shit, so I'll certainly be able to handle whatever life throws at me. So let me go. Let me do my thing. Let me try. Let me move in an unfettered, unencumbered way. Let me not weigh myself down with the past or expectations of the future. Let me move through life the way that I want to. Let me really, Spirit is using the phrase, take it one day at a time. How can I enjoy this day as much as is possible within the confines of, like I have my job and I have these chores I need to do and this and that. And there are ways to inject more pleasure and enjoyment into those days. I'm going to do that. I'm going to set myself free from some old shit and I'm going to create more joy, particularly in my routines, is something that I'm hearing from Spirit. That would be very good for you. Now sitting over here in the potential outcome, moving all the way from a Fool to an Emperor. Someone who is very much your favorite thing, Scorpio, in control. Someone, Spirit is using the phrase, someone who is well established. This also rhymes nicely with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you may get promoted. Some of you may get acknowledged. Some of you may be laying the groundwork for such a thing, for a promotion, etc. I see you really managing yourself really well if you decide to really appreciate and be like, yeah, I do have what it takes, and even if this thing didn't work out or this person doesn't see it, somebody will see it. That kind of thing. That's exactly what Spirit is saying right now. Remember your own power. Sometimes we need to reflect on the really long timeline of like, yeah, so maybe the last year I haven't been at my best, or like things haven't worked out the way that I wanted, but let me look at this, and that and be like, damn, I really fucking did that. I really did that. So I can do this. You feel me? Sitting in the key position is that Four of Wands. So again, a party to commemorate and appreciate yourself, but also getting with your people, the people who feel like family, whether that's for you bio family or whether that is chosen family, getting with the people you feel committed and overjoyed to be around. Bring joy in very purposefully, especially if you experience any kind of disappointment, or even if maybe the commemoration for some of you is something that was sad and was tragic. It's like, let me bring in the people who support me, see me, appreciate me at my lowest and at my highest, and there's no conditions there. And if you haven't found those people, they're out there. Three of Wands, Four of Wands. If you keep your heart open and you look out and you don't believe the past, if you wipe your glass clean and look through it and expect something good, but not something exact, I'm open for the blessings that Spirit, the universe, my soul has planned for me. The things that I came here for. If you yearn for something, it's because it is, in whatever way, in whatever form, meant for you. Sometimes we get overly focused on that form. It's like, I need to be in this relationship with this person and this da-da-da-da-da, versus I want to experience true love. And I may not know what kind of package that comes in. I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? Very different energies and very different approaches. You'll know which one serves you this month. I hope this serves you this month, Scorpio. If you feel like sharing, I would love to hear if anything's coming up for you, questions, comments, stories, reflections. I deeply appreciate my deep thinking Scorpios. Got a little Scorpio in my chart, so I'll have to reflect on this too. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. I hope it helps, and I hope I catch you at our weekly Saturday Live. Till then, bye-bye.